Good morning, fellow citizens. Today we are looking at land degradation in South Africa through woody plant encroachment, specifically the interacting effects of climate change and land use. This section highlights the dynamics between climate change, rangeland management, and woody plant encroachment in South Africa. It shows how land degradation through woody plant encroachment is caused by a complex interaction of factors like global environmental change, the dynamics of local land use, and historical land reforms. While a long-standing hypothesis argues that changes in fire regimes and grazing patterns cause woody plant encroachment at a regional scale, a more recent alternative holds the post-industrial rise in atmospheric carbon dioxide responsible. This hypothesis argues that rising carbon dioxide fertilizes woody plant growth relative to grasses, accelerating tree and shrub recruitment in rangelands. In support of this hypothesis, woody plant encroachment was observed across communal, commercial, and conservation land use systems between 1937 and 2000 in KwaZulu-Natal. A related hypothesis is that changing temperature and rainfall patterns are causing the change in woody plant cover, alongside continental changes in fire regimes and herbivory by livestock and wildlife. A recent acceleration of woody plant encroachment has been most rapid on small protected areas and commercial rangelands, and slowest under communal tenure land and on land with mega herbivores such as elephants. The evidence therefore suggests that external environmental drivers interact with local ecological processes to produce woody plant encroachment. Historical and political processes matter in how land is used and shaped the conditions for woody plant encroachment. For example, in the area of Bathurst in the Eastern Cape, conversion of municipal common land to commercial rangelands from 1942 to 1990 resulted in an increase in woody plant encroachment. After the reassignment of this land to municipal commons in 1994, there is little evidence that land use negatively impacted the vegetation, although woody plants did encroach into grasslands more generally. At the local scale, in the Eastern Cape, an examination of land reforms, policy, and encroachment found marked differences in vegetation between commercial farms and communal land in the Pedi district. After 1994, when some commercial rangelands were converted to communal lands, woody plant encroachment occurred due to the removal of the farmers' livestock. Over the same period, a loss of woodlands in communal areas resulted from harvesting for fuelwood. Fuelwood harvesting, house building, and intensive goat browsing caused similar declines in woody plant cover on municipal common land in Grahamstown. Although reductions in woody plant encroachment are observed in municipal common land after changes in land tenure and land use, rural, communal, and commercial rangelands continue to be at risk of degradation. Some studies highlight the need for novel land management strategies, changes in existing management policies to combat the increase in woody cover. These include the manipulation of fire regimes or large-bodied mammals, including livestock or wild animals. This brief review clearly indicates that woody plant encroachment is a process affected by global and local phenomena represents an interface between biophysical and social dynamics and is shaped by historical patterns of land use. In conclusion, woody plant encroachment still continues. Wood harvesting reduces woody plants. Game and goat herding slows the woody plant encroachment. Dormant land makes for steady encroachment. A holistic approach is needed to change the current situation. Thus, there still is a long road ahead. Help us out, folks. Thank you.